Good morning, students. Welcome for the 7th lecture of our first chapter, stereoisomerism. In the previous lecture, we have discussed about the exchange method for assigning R and S configuration to the compounds. After that, we seen the definitions of meso compounds and diastereomers. Now, let's extend our discussion to the next topic, geometrical isomerism. So, what is geometrical isomerism? See, this isomerism is observed in alkenes or in other compounds which contain double bond. A double bond consists of sp2 hybridized carbon atoms, and therefore, because of the lateral overlap of the orbitals, the double bond cannot be rotated just like the single bond. Okay, single bond can be rotated anyhow, we can rotate it. But if the bond is a double bond, then it cannot be rotated. If we try to rotate it, it will get broken. Okay, see here. Suppose this is a single bond. We can easily rotate this single bond. But if we have a double bond, then what happens? See, we cannot rotate it. If we try to rotate it, then it will be broken. So, the rotation of the carbon and carbon nitrogen double bond is restricted rotation. That rotation is not allowed. It is restricted. It is prohibited. So, because of this restricted rotation of the double bond, the groups or atoms, they remain at fixed positions, and because of this, a new type of isomerism arises, which is called as geometrical isomerism. We can see the nature of p bonds. P bond means pi bond, which is formed by lateral overlap of the p orbitals. You can see in this figure, the sigma bond is formed by axial overlap of the orbitals, and the pi bond is formed by lateral overlap of the orbitals. Because of this lateral overlap, it cannot undergo rotation because the lateral overlap is on both the sides, at both the lobes. In axial overlap, only single lobes of the orbitals they undergo overlap, but in the lateral overlap, both the lobes from upper side as well as from the lower side, they undergo overlap. In case of axial overlap, only single lobe undergoes overlap. So we should remember this thing. So we have already seen the definition. The isomerism which arises due to restricted rotation of the double bond is called geometrical isomerism. Here, an important condition is there. The condition is that the groups attached to each olefinic carbon must be different. If there are same groups on the same olefinic carbon, then geometrical isomerism does not exist in that molecule. So what do we mean by same group and different group? You can see here in the type 1, there are two olefinic carbons. Olefinic carbon म्हणजे काय? ज्याला डबल बॉन्ड असतो. तो कार्बन म्हणजे ओलेफिनिक कार्बन. आता डबल बॉन्डच्या एका टोकाला एक कार्बन, दुसऱ्या टोकाला दुसरा कार्बन. ओके, सो at one carbon, two different groups are there. One group is A, shown by yellow color, and second group is B, shown in the sky blue color. Okay, so on the same carbon, the groups are different. One is A, another is B. At the second carbon atom, again, there are two different groups. One is A, another is B. So, each olefinic carbon has different groups, and therefore geometrical isomerism arises in this type. Look at the second type. At the second type, at first carbon atom, there are two groups. One is A, shown in the yellow circle. Another group is B, shown in the blue circle. At second carbon atom, again there are two different groups. One of the group is group A, shown in the yellow circle, and group D, which is shown in the green circle. So on each of the carbon atoms, different groups are present. So this type of compound also shows geometrical isomerism. In the type 3, first carbon atom, it contains group A, shown in the yellow circle, and group B, shown in the blue circle. On the second carbon, there are again two different groups. Group D, shown in the green circle, and group E, shown in the pink circle. So here the groups are different on each olefinic carbon, so it also exhibits geometrical isomerism. Look at the fourth type. Here first carbon contains both the groups which are same. Both are group A, shown by yellow circle. So such compound does not exhibit geometrical isomerism. प्रत्येक जो कार्बन असतो त्याच्यावरचे दोघं ग्रुप वेगवेगळे असले पाहिजे. हा, दोन वेगवेगळे जे कार्बन आहेत, समजा डबल बॉन्डच्या एका टोकाला समजा हा डबल बॉन्ड आहे, इकडे जो ग्रुप आहे तोच या कार्बनवर असेल तर काही हरकत नाही. वेगवेगळ्या या दोघं कार्बनवर डिफरंट ग्रुप असतील किंवा सेम असतील, काही प्रॉब्लेम नाही. पण एकाच कार्बनवरती दोघं ग्रुप जे येते सेम असायला नको. एकाच कार्बनवरची जे दोन ग्रुप असतील, दे मस्ट बी डिफरंट. दे मस्ट नॉट बी द सेम ग्रुप्स. इफ दे आर सेम, देन geometrical isomerism is not observed. मग आता हे जे तीन टाईप आपण बघतोय कंपाऊंड्सचे, पहिल्या दोन टाईप मध्ये बघा की दोघं कार्बन वरती, म्हणजे कार्बन 1 कार्बन 2 दोघं कार्बन वरती कंपॅरिझन करण्यासाठी सिमिलर ग्रुप आहे. ऍटलिस्ट एक तरी ग्रुप सिमिलर आहे. पहिल्या केसमध्ये दोघा कार्बन वरती ए ए आहे वरच्या बाजूला, आणि खाली दोघं बी बी आहेत. ठीक आहे. सो वी कॅन कम्पेअर A with A and B with B. So in such isomers which contain comparable groups on the olefinic carbons, they are named as cis-trans nomenclature. अशा याच्यामध्ये ज्याच्यात दोघं कार्बन वरती कंपॅरेबल ग्रुप असतील त्याच्यामध्ये सिस ट्रान्स नॉमेनक्लेचर यूज केलं जातं. इफ द सिमिलर ग्रुप्स आर ऑन द सेम साइड, then it will be cis isomer, and if comparable groups are on the opposite side, then it will be trans isomer. In the type 2, we can compare A on the first carbon with A on the second carbon. A सारखे आहे दोघांमध्ये, पण दुसरा जो ग्रुप आहे B आणि इकडच्या कार्बन वरती आहे D, they cannot be compared कारण ते वेगवेगळे आहेत दोघं, they are different. पण निदान कुठला तरी एक ग्रुप आपल्याला कंपॅरिझन साठी तिथे आहे. वी कॅन कम्पेअर ए विथ ए and therefore in such compound also we use cis trans nomenclature. When the similar groups are on the same side, then it will be cis. When the similar groups are on the opposite side, then it will be trans isomer. Now look at the type 3. In type 3 compounds, all the 4 groups are different. We cannot compare any group with any other. एकाचंही कंपॅरिझन इथे शक्य नाही. वेगवेगळे ग्रुप आहेत. पहिल्यावरती ए बी आहे, दुसऱ्यावरती डी आणि ई आहे. ओके, वी कॅनॉट कम्पेअर दोज ग्रुप्स. आणि त्यामुळे अशा कंपाऊंड्स मध्ये जिथे कंपॅरिझन करायला सारखे ग्रुप नाहीयेत, when there are no similar group on the adjacent olefinic carbon atoms, then we do not use cis trans nomenclature. Instead of that, we use EZ nomenclature system. So what is EZ nomenclature? That we shall see in detail in next few slides. So as we have discussed about the cis trans nomenclature, this nomenclature system can be used only when there is at least one similar group on each olefinic carbon atom. Cis isomer, when the same group are on the same side, then it is cis. When the same groups are on the opposite side, then it is trans isomer. We have to make the change here. Change in the same side. It must not be same. It must be different. Opposite. Okay. Then it is trans isomer, not cis. Okay, fine. Yeah. Yeah, now the alignment is also okay. So when the same groups are on the opposite side of the double bond, then it is trans isomer. Now let us see the EZ nomenclature system. Before this we have discussed about the RS nomenclature system. In the RS nomenclature, what we did? We given the priority order to the different groups attached to the carbon. Okay, and then based on the sequence of those groups, we assigned R and S nomenclature. So similar way, in the EZ nomenclature also, we are going to assign priority to the substituents attached to the olefinic carbon atom. आता हे जे आपण असाइन करणार आहे ते एका कार्बनला दोनच ग्रुप आहे तुमच्या. एका कार्बनला हे दोन ग्रुप, दुसऱ्या कार्बनला त्याचे दोन ग्रुप. मग या पहिल्या कार्बनच्या दोघांना 1 2 नंबर द्यायचा आणि दुसऱ्या कार्बनला सुद्धा 1 2 नंबर द्यायचा. आरएस नॉमेनक्लेचर मध्ये आपण 1 2 3 4 देत होतो कारण तिथे एकाच कायरल सेंटरला 4 ग्रुप अटॅच असायचे. इथे एका कार्बनला 2 ग्रुप अटॅच आहे आणि डबल बॉन्डनी पुढचा कार्बनच अटॅच आहे, ज्याला नंबर द्यायची गरज नाही. दुसऱ्या कार्बनलाही तसंच 2 ग्रुप कोणते तरी अटॅच असतील वेगवेगळे. आपल्याला प्रायोरिटी सिक्वेन्स रूल नुसार त्यांना 1 2 नंबर द्यायचा आहे. प्रायोरिटी सिक्वेन्स मध्ये आपण काय केलं होतं, वी गिव्हन द नंबर ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ देअर atomic number. So similar way here also we are going to give the priority sequence to the groups attached to the olefinic carbon atoms. When the same priority groups, they are on the opposite side, see, then it is E isomer. So E isomer is analogous to the trans isomer. When the same priority groups are on the same side of the double bond, then it is Z isomer. So Z isomer is analogous to cis. बरेचदा होतं काय, आपण सिस ट्रान्स ई झेड असं म्हणत असतो ना, मग आपल्याला वाटतं की बस सिस म्हणजे ई, ट्रान्स म्हणजे झेड. असं नाहीये, ते उलट आहे. सिस म्हणजे झेड आणि ट्रान्स म्हणजे ई. ओके, EZ, these abbreviations have come from German words antigen and Zusammen. These are the abbreviation of German language words antigen and Zusammen. Antigen means across, on the opposite side, and Zusammen means altogether, on the same side. So now let us see some example to discuss this EZ nomenclature. See, first example, we shall discuss it on the board. First example, okay, so in this skeleton will be fixed. Here is CH2OH. Can you read it? CH2OH. Another group is CH3. CH3. Carbon is directly attached. To show that, we have written this CH3 in this way. Here, one of the group is CH3 and the second group is hydrogen. So, what type of isomer this is? See, this is first group, this is second group on this carbon. Here this is first group, this is second group. We can compare these methyl groups. We can compare them. So as they are comparable, we can, and they are on the opposite side, similar groups are on the opposite side, then the isomer is trans isomer. It is trans isomer. This isomer is trans because similar groups are on the opposite side of the double bond. Now see the next example. Our skeleton is fixed, C double bond C and 4 groups are there. Here is again CH2OH. Here is Cl, chlorine. hydrogen, and on this carbon methoxy group is there. So carefully observe this molecule. What you see here, can we compare any of the group? CH2OH, there is no any other CH2OH. Cl, only one Cl. Hydrogen, only one hydrogen is there, and only one methoxy. Means all the four groups are different, and therefore we cannot compare any of the groups, and we have to use EZ nomenclature now. We have to use EZ nomenclature in this case because all the four groups are different. So to assign EZ nomenclature, what we have seen, we have to give priority to the groups attached to olefinic carbons. So this is first carbon having two groups. One is chlorine, another is CH2OH. So which one will get higher priority out of these two? आपल्याला या दोघांना प्रायोरिटी द्यायची. इकडे 1 2 नंबर येईल, कोणाला तरी 1 नंबर, दुसरा 2 नंबर. इकडे पुन्हा कुठल्या तरी एका ग्रुपला 1 नंबर येईल, दुसऱ्याला 2 नंबर येईल. आपल्याला असं 1 2 3 4 नाही द्यायचंय, 1 2 1 2 असं नंबरिंग आपल्याला करायचंय. EZ मध्ये 1 2 3 4 RS मध्ये असतं. See, here directly attached atom is carbon and here it is chlorine. So chlorine is having higher atomic number, it will get first priority, and CH2OH will get second priority. On that side, oxygen is directly attached here and hydrogen here. So this OCH3 will get first priority, hydrogen will get second priority. Now we can see that the similar priority groups 1 1 2 2 similar priority groups are on the same side of the double bond. साइड म्हणजे एक तर ही साइड किंवा ही साइड. ही साइड आणि ही साइड असं नाहीये त्याच्यामध्ये. डबल बॉन्डच्या इकडची ही एक साइड आणि ही दुसरी साइड. ओके, सो सिमिलर ग्रुप्स आर ऑन द सेम साइड, देयरफॉर इट इज Z isomer. It is Z isomer, Zuzamine. So what we did, we just given the priority, which is very simple. Based on atomic number, we have assigned that priority. Same priority groups are on the same side, therefore the isomer is Z isomer. Just take another example. Draw the skeleton at first. Here is CN, cyano group is here. Here is CH2, CH3, means it is ethyl. Here is CH2OH. Here CH3. So what is our first job? First step, to assign the priority. Look at this carbon containing two groups, cyano and ethyl. Which one will get higher priority? This cyano will get higher priority. See, both these groups are having carbon as the directly attached atom. हे डायरेक्टली अटॅच असलेला कार्बनच आहे दोघांमध्ये. आपल्याला रूल माहिती आहे की जेव्हा डायरेक्टली अटॅच आयटम सेम असेल तेव्हा आपण त्याच्या पुढचा बघतो. या सायनाइड मध्ये कार्बनच्या पुढचा आयटम येतो नायट्रोजन, आणि तो एकटाच आहे का? दिसतो एकटाच आहे, पण आपल्या रूल नुसार काय आहे? It is C triple bond N, so we will treat it as nitrogen 3 times attached to carbon. 3 वेळा तो कार्बनला अटॅच झालाय असं आपण अज्युम करत असतो आपल्या नॉमेनक्लेचर मध्ये. आणि या कार्बनचं काय पुढे, या कार्बनच्या पुढे हे 2 हायड्रोजन आणि हा एक कार्बन. So obviously this cyanide will get higher priority. So we will assign 1 number to this cyanide. Ethyl will get second priority. Now look at this carbon. It is having 2 groups, ethyl and CH2OH. Sorry, methyl and CH2OH. So this CH2OH will get first priority. Because again here the directly attached atoms are same carbons. We observe the next atoms. So next here are 2 hydrogens and 1 oxygen. Here are all the 3 hydrogen. So this CH2OH will get first priority, CH3 will get second priority. Now we can observe that the similar priority groups 1, 1, 2, 2. Both of these are on the opposite side and therefore this isomer is E isomer. This is E isomer. Antigen, trans. So in this way we can give the nomenclature. You can have one more example for your practice. We shall have simple example, somewhat simple. Here is hydrogen. Here is hydrogen, methyl and bromine. So what will be the name of this molecule? What will be the configuration? What type of isomer is this? See, in this example, these hydrogens, these groups are comparable, they are similar and they are on the same side. So this isomer is cis. तर हे लक्षात ठेवायचं प्रत्येक वेळेस कुठल्या टाईपचा मॉलिक्यूल आपल्या समोर आहे. ओलेफिनिक कार्बन वरती जर कंपॅरेबल ग्रुप असेल तर आपण सिस ट्रान्स नॉमेनक्लेचर यूज करतो. आणि जर ते वेगळे असतील, सगळेच वेगळे असतील, कंपॅरिझन पॉसिबल नसेल, इन दॅट केस वी असाइन प्रायोरिटी सिक्वेन्स अँड वी यूज EZ nomenclature. So we can have some more examples on this EZ nomenclature. See the next one. याच्यात एक्झाम्पल आणि प्रॅक्टिस हेच महत्वाचं आहे. आणि स्टेप्सला मार्क आहेत. समजा प्रायोरिटी ऑर्डर तुम्ही बरोबर दिली आहे आणि नंतर लिहिताना काहीतरी चूक झालं तुमच्याकडून, ईच्या जागी झेड झाला, झेडच्या जागी ई झाला, तरी प्रायोरिटी सिक्वेन्स दिल्याचे काही ना काही मार्क्स तुम्हाला मिळतात. ethyl, bromine, carboxyl, and methyl. So you solve this example. You must keep notebook with you while attending this lecture. The example is very simple example. Again, look at both the groups on this carbon. This is one of the group and this is one of the group. We have to assign the priority. So which group will get first priority? Yes, carboxyl will get first priority because this carbon is having double bond O, and O means 3 times oxygen is there in carboxyl. On the other hand, this methyl has all the 3 hydrogens. So it will get second priority. On this side, bromine is having higher atomic number. So it will get first number. CH2CH3, it will get second number because carbon is having lower atomic number than bromine. Bromine चा किती atomic number? 35. Now we can observe that similar priority groups are on the opposite side of the double bond. Therefore, the isomer is E isomer. It is E antigen. E isomer. Next example. See, such type of molecule is given in the example. All the 4 groups are different, so we have to use EZ nomenclature. For EZ nomenclature, we will have to assign the priority based on atomic number. What is this hydrogen? What is this H? This is hydrogen. This is D. D means what? It is deuterium. Deuterium is the isotope of hydrogen. Okay. So this hydrogen is having atomic number 1. Deuterium also has atomic number 1. So both are having same atomic number. So how we can give number 1 to? How to assign the priority? So as per the rule that we have learned before, in case of isotopes, the isotope having higher atomic weight will get higher priority. This deuterium has atomic weight 2, hydrogen has atomic weight 1. So deuterium is having higher atomic weight, so it will get first priority. Hydrogen is having lower atomic weight, it gets lower priority. On that side, CHO aldehyde group will get first priority, methyl will get second priority. So, similar priority groups are on the same side of the double bond. Therefore, the isomer is Z isomer. It is Z isomer, zozamine. assign the nomenclature, assign the configuration to this molecule. See, on the first carbon there are two groups, hydrogen and methyl. On the second carbon there are amino group NH2 and again methyl. So here comparable groups are there. We can compare methyl with methyl. Comparable groups methyl and methyl, they are on the same side of the double bond. So the isomer is cis isomer. It is cis. We can use here cis trans nomenclature because comparable groups are there. Solve this next example. C double bond C. On first carbon there is Cl and iodine. On the next carbon bromine and fluorine. So all the four groups are different. We cannot compare them directly. So we should use here cis. We should use here Ez nomenclature. We cannot use cis trans because comparison is not possible directly. So for Ez we have to assign the priority. On the first carbon there are two groups, chlorine and iodine. What is atomic number of chlorine? It is 17. Atomic number of iodine? 53. So iodine will get first priority, first number. Chlorine will get second number. Atomic number of bromine is 35. Atomic number of fluorine is 9. So bromine will get first number, fluorine will get second number. So here groups with same priority are on the opposite side of the double bond. Groups with same priority are on the opposite side of the double bond. Therefore, the isomer is E isomer. It is E isomer. I hope you are writing it in your notebook and trying to solve. If you have any query about this, you can ask me. We shall take two examples now, 2 or 3 examples, and then we shall finish. Solve this example. Is there any comparable group? No. all the 4 groups are different. So assign the priority to these groups. On this carbon, amino and hydrogen group is there. Amino, as this nitrogen is having higher atomic number, amino will get first priority. Hydrogen will get second priority. On this side, carbon is directly attached and this deuterium is attached. See, this deuterium is isotope of this hydrogen. But now here, both are on the different carbons. हा ह्या कार्बन वरती हायड्रोजन आणि ड्यूटेरियम दुसऱ्याच कार्बनवर आहे. त्यामुळे त्यांचा आता कम्पेअर करायची गरजच नाही आपल्याला. त्यांचे ॲटॉमिक नंबर, ॲटॉमिक वेट काही संबंध नाही एकमेकाशी आता या ठिकाणी. We shall compare only this CH2OH with deuterium. Okay. So this CH2OH will get first priority, deuterium will get second priority. So similar groups, same priority groups are on the opposite side. That's why it is E isomer. This is E isomer. Next example. So you can immediately respond to this directly by looking at the molecule. You can say that these are comparable. These groups are also comparable. So similar groups are on the same side of the double bond. Therefore, this isomer is cis isomer. Comparison is possible, that's why we are naming it cis isomer. Here in this example, methyl are similar. Hydrogens, they are also similar. So similar groups are on the opposite side of the double bond. That's why the isomer is trans isomer. So whenever comparison is possible, we use cis-trans nomenclature, and when comparison is not possible, means directly we cannot compare the groups, then we assign the priority and then compare the sequence. So whenever comparable groups are not there, we use EZ nomenclature. So we shall stop our discussion here. In the next lecture, we shall see the next topic. So see you till then. Have a good day.